Welcome in, everyone, to this week's episode of Fallen Throne. I am your host, your dungeon mistress, your storyteller. Yeah, that's me. What's up? Breakdown dancing in the back. You know what? Ani, you were late. You get a recap.
Sick. I wrote so many words down. I titled last session Whop and Drop. So it's great. I remember we went to the slums to an inn called the Loud Wet Phoenix, where we discussed where we were actually going to stay. And then we went to the fancy part of town called the Silken Pillow, where they apparently know Lynd'ir, and Lynd'ir gets all the ladies, apparently. And we are going to go see the mayor. And then Sin did sell the fancy bottle of alcohol. Sylas got hit on by a very tall lady, possibly half orc, maybe orc, I don't know. And he's also drunk. Remy has disappeared. And Lysandra is making the moves on Seti. And then Lynd'ir and I are drinking and figuring out what we're going to do about the mayor. That is what I remember.
That even sums up the events of last time pretty decently. If you're interested in catching up on all the latest and greatest of Fallen Throne and any other chronicle or campaign, check out the YouTube. That being said, some of you are gathered in the lobby of the Silken Pillow. Everything about the Silken Pillow is refined in the same way a painted man or woman is refined. High gloss, fancy clothes, clean, with a brilliant smile and a warm atmosphere. I need the party, other than Lysandra and Remiel, to roll perceptions, please. Your steps are a hastened tip, tip, tip as you make your way towards the exit and to the eventual conversation with the mayor of Silver Lake. Lynd'ir, what'd you get?
15.
Sin?
19.
I got a 20.
Okay, Ani.
I also got a 20.
Feel free to type what you got in the Roll20, please. Okay. The door bursts open in a fury and a frenzy. Your companion, Remiel, stands before you panting, her eyes bouncing with excitement or a feral wild panic, you aren't sure. But Remiel, you have just returned to the Silken Pillow.
Remy is panting, and she goes, there's a monster.
Oh, where?
None that you can see behind her.
It's stealing kids in the lake, I think.
There's a monster in the lake stealing the children. That's what's taking the children?
Yes. Well, I don't know, but at least one child.
Right, well, you seem a little bit harried, so maybe you can explain from the top as to what you're speaking of.
Oh, so now you want to listen to me?
Yes, there's something about alcohol that makes me want to listen to Dunderheads.
There's sort of a blush on his cheeks, and his eyes are glistening.
What have you seen tonight?
Well, after everyone was mean to me, I went to the gladiator ring to cool off because I like that's the natural thing to do, of course. And there was a father there that was trying to fight, but he's not a fighter. I don't know why he was in the ring. Anyway, he was talking about his daughter, and I asked him about his daughter, and he said the daughter got taken by a monster in the lake.
Huh. Did he see what the monster looked like, maybe? The shape or anything?
I tried to ask him more questions, but he was being taken away, and I think he's a tanner in the city. So I want to go. We should ask him. More questions.
I agree with that. I think that's an excellent idea. I do know that we were just now about ready to head to the mayor's to address some problems. The missing children was on my list of things to talk to him about. So, perhaps we can speak with him after we've spoke with the mayor, because I would definitely like to assist with that issue. Also, I'm glad that you're back and that you're all right.
At that, Seti shuffles a little. If I was mean to you, I am very sorry.
Well, it's no use dwelling on it now.
If
There's
your feelings
children.
are still hurt, you mentioned it in the same breath as the tanner, I will take responsibility for my part. And if I can, they pull out a coin, and it's got this sort of violet gold glow. Sylas and Lynd'ir roll an Arcana, and Sin, make a Wisdom saving throw. As Seti holds the coin out through the air, it almost warbles.
21.
21. Okay.
I'm sorry, I was typing at you. What am I rolling?
Arcana.
Arcana.
Okay.
Also, yeah, you didn't really, if I remember correctly, and I may not because my memory is mashed potatoes, but I don't think you gave him a name. At least not when Remy was talking about it.
Yeah, I
to him.
think you just described him as a father figure type, because that's what I wrote
It's Kerfluffle.
in my notes.
Okay, Nat 20 Wisdom saving throw and a 15. Okay, so for the 15, it's very clearly and obviously magical. Sylas, it warbles with planar magic. You've seen wizards cast Dimension Door. You've seen in Silvery Moon great circle gates that open up to different planes into the universe. This has the same magic. Faint. Maybe not enough to actually cast a spell from. But this is no ordinary coin.
Okay.
And said he holds it out to you, Remiel, with an apology.
Oh, well, thank you. She like holds her hands out like a Victorian child taking food.
I always repay my debts.
Do I have any idea, like, what the coin, like, do I know what the coin is, or do I just, like, recognize the magic surrounding
You
it?
just recognize the magic surrounding it. You'd have to inquire further or examine it, like physically take it and take a look to see what kind of like mint it is.
Okay. Yeah, right now I don't think that's on his mind, but he may remember to do it later when he's more sound of mind.
Okay. With a flurry after that, Seti transforms. Between stepping through the threshold out onto the street, they become a young elven androgynous person. It's really hard to tell which gender they are, and they are wearing trousers, but the shirt and the corset that they wear are more on the feminine side.
I found the tanner's name. His name is Hammond.
Hammond.
Heck yeah, good job.
All right. Okay, you can have a healing potion and 100 XP. Everyone else, that assisted, which was the rest of the party, you can have 50 experience. Thank you. Hammond.
I did
Okay.
write
That's
it down.
a-
That's amazing. That's
That's a
amazing. I actually took
peasant-ass
notes.
name.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Hammond. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I think at this point Sylas would follow Seti out. He's like, as he stands, he's a little bit unsteady on his feet, but he regains his balance and just calmly tries to walk out with grace and dignity intact.
Perhaps we should have. I'm sure it will be fine. And then Seti squares their shoulders and says, "Should someone get Lysandra for this conversation?"
All right. Hey, buddy, can you go find the tiefling lady?
He
Bring her
trills.
down.
Like, and then spreads his little wings.
Lol, you mean the one that keeps sitting on her?
So each of you
Little bit Riz.
step out into the street. Sin, Lynd'ir, Remiel. You're also headed to the mares. So if you step out into the street, I need you to make a perception check. Put it in the roll 20, hold on to it. Lysandra, what's your passive perception?
It is 15.
Okay, with a 15, you become strikingly aware of this sound.
Okay, thank God, because she was laying sexily on the bed, and I think I said she was wearing lingerie too.
Yes.
She immediately. Oh fuck! Would she be able to tell that it is a lighter touch than Seth's?
You hear the claws, you hear the scratching, and then you hear his voice.
Yo, Lysandra, you gotta open
Okay,
up a
great.
little.
She's immediately running into. Is there a bathroom?
Oh, yes.
She's grabbing her clothes and running into the bathroom and putting them back on and discarding the fucking lingerie like under something that she can hide it under. Let's hope.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand.
Let's go. Nat 20.
Damn.
Please. Oh no, that was just the hope.
Oh,
It was
that's fair.
22.
22 is still very, very good. You managed to stow away the lacy number, or the silken number, and get yourself suited up in record time. You open the door, and Buddy has got a lockpick that he then stows away.
She's gonna like look down at him stowing it away. Does he do it like slowly, like a
Yes.
or is it like a quick? Okay, she's literally just gonna look down and then slowly look back up. What the fuck were you doing?
He's trying to get in. Sylas says it's time to
Why
go. We're gonna go
weren't
talk to
you
the
just-
mayor. And he's a little bit drunk, so we could use your help.
You couldn't wait. I was clearly in the bathroom.
Well, I didn't know if you were dead. There wasn't any really... Well, okay. I mean, I guess I heard you, but...
You know, you and I are really gonna need to talk about boundaries.
Yeah. Can I ride on your shoulder?
Absolutely not. You're not touching me. For the time being. Are you still sexually attracted to me?
What? No.
Are you lying?
Yeah.
So then, no, you will not be touching me. and she is going to like gesture forward. Lead the way.
It's so like a little cat. He like butt up in the air, like kind of like runs. You know how they do when they're a little nervous, a little scared. He does that
Oh
all
my
the way to
God.
the stairs, and then he leaps up on the banister and sets his wings, and then he just kind of paraglides down.
Fuck, bro. She's just gonna. I can't even with this dude. She's
First,
she's gonna go ahead
first
and.
one down to the fucking lobby gets a gold, and you're losing.
I don't agree with that.
It's a deal, and he just starts running.
Okay. What use do you have for gold, little dragon?
I'm a dragon. It's my horse.
Yes, I understand. I understand. You like to hoard things. I get that. How stereotypical of you. No. And she'll just keep walking casually until she meets up with the group.
Okay, he like lands on the lobby floor, like skinny and sliding, like tries to puff out his chest proudly, tail wiggling in the air, and you breeze past. You owe me a
What
fucking
little
gold.
I owe you nothing.
He jumps on your boot.
Let's.
You owe me a gold.
Ah,
Tail wrapping
ah.
around. It's not your
Would you like
shoulder.
me to
You said
tell
no
your
shoulder.
new
You didn't say
owner-
no foot.
Would you like me to tell your owner that you are a fucking creep who tried to lockpick to get into my room while I was naked?
You know what? I think he would think it was a valuable skill, and he would hire me to lockpick more things.
I think he might think you're a peeping Tom and send you on your merry way.
He loves me. We have a bond.
And how good will that bond be if I can't translate for you?
It'll probably get better. He's...
I highly doubt it.
Hey, you don't know. He might got a trick up his sleeve. And he
I'm sure
wiggles,
he does. He's a very smart man.
wiggles his
However,
little
if
brows.
I were to tell him that you had been overheard
Look,
plotting to steal from
basically,
him,
When I'm not plotting to steal from him. You're like
Well, he
putting
wouldn't
words in
know
my
that.
mouth, lady. You
I
put...
could do that.
Wow, that's some sinister bullshit, you know?
Well,
Sinister. I thought
Let's
you
call
were
it
like...
even Steven and get to business then.
Wow, you are nasty.
I can be.
I mean, I kind of like it. Like, whew, tingles, but...
Brother.
Jeez.
There's no like dragon ladies that you can get involved with to ease
don't get me
your
wrong. I
want
subscribe to
me.
Dragon Quarterly, but, you know,
Okay.
tiefling, it's the horns and the tail,
You-
kind of, you know.
All right. So you're just a fucking pest. Wonderful. We've got another tiefling, that's probably like 10 feet
What,
away.
Buppy?
And then there's Remiel, who might be
Remiel,
at
that's
the lake
right.
still.
In my head,
Fucking-
I call her Bubbles because of personality.
Yeah. Remiel might be at the lake still. We've got Annie. Focus on them. I'm sure they're very tough. And I am not interested. Anyways, let's go.
He
I was about
settles.
to say, I don't understand what either of them are saying, but are we going?
Oh, I think you guys were outside and like we were in the lobby.
Yeah, like headed towards you.
my
Probably could
bad.
hear the pseudo dragon like yelling. But that being said, perceptions. Let's see. I've got a 6, a 20, 11. Did Ani want to roll?
I didn't hear this roll.
This is while.
Give me a moment.
Are you running back to your computer?
Yes, my cat's trying to break into the bathroom while my boyfriend's in there, okay? She learned how to open doors.
Oh my lord! All the animals.
21.
Okay. Did Remiel want to roll?
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Perception.
I was trying
You're-
to figure something out.
If
Okay.
you're out on the street.
Yes. I always want to roll. Rolling is my addiction. That's a 7.
Okay. Ani and Sin are the only ones who feel it. Well, let me just describe. Okay. There is a sudden gust of chilled air. All of you, even the perception of 6, feel that. It kicks up the tailcoats of your tunics and bites at your exposed face, your wrists. It's like a winter's chill. Somewhere nearby, a cat yowls, hissing, and then shoots off like an arrow, clattering into metallic bins and crates, knocking them over, which draws the majority of your group's attention. And then Ani and Sin are the only ones who see them. A trio wearing deep, hooded cloaks, surrounded in black fur. They dress as if from winter. But underneath the cloak, there is a very faint, crystalline blue glow. And these 3 figures tower over Ani. One of them stops and turns to look at your group. But you see no face in the darkness of the hood. But the feeling of being seen, you can't replicate that. A predator, once a predator, always a predator. Now, in your right, your party has some prowess. And so the fear licking at the back of your mind, you're able to shake it off. But for some reason, the two of you know without a doubt that if you were closer to this trio, you don't know if you would be so lucky against that fear. The cloaked figure inclines a greeting and a recognition, and you don't know whether it's good or bad, before the one that turned to look at you moves away, and the three of them step out of sight behind a building.
So fucking creepy.
And that's when Lysandra opens the door, and Buddy, which you can't quite understand yet, is saying, Sylas, anything she has to fucking say to you, she's a liar. She's trying to blackmail me. And he flies off her boot and lands on your shoulder, wrapping himself around you. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna be your best friend, and I'm gonna make sure you get your chronomancy dreams, and you make me a massive ass dragon, maybe.
Can we retcon that and say I flung him from my boot onto his shoulder?
100%.
Okay, great.
Sylas was just staring at Buddy while he was speaking, and then once he was done, he just nods his head slowly with the slight blush still on his cheeks, and he says, "Yeah, tonight's a pretty nice night as well. I think so. The breeze is dandy."
He's not saying that. He's actually saying that he is a
Don't you fucking dare!
He's more than
You keep your
meets
mouth
the
closed!
eye.
Fucker watching you.
I'll tell you more once you're sober.
Sylas just scratches his cheek. All right. Well, I hope that you and Buddy are getting along at the very least.
I can only say that you should probably keep a leash on him. Yeah. Just, so you can be closer.
Right. Well, I plan to do the familiar ritual tonight, hopefully. So we'll be very close soon.
Yes. I'm sure you'll love the little freak. And she'll continue to walk towards Seti.
All right. Well, Buddy, we'll be having a conversation about what she means.
And he's just pointing at her and slapping his hands together.
Sylas just chuckles and follows after the group if they're moving. I don't know if they mentioned the creepy figures, but
well, that's up to them. Because Seti is starting to move with a quick, all right, let's go. And you have a chance to mention it quietly while you are walking, if you would like.
I'm not going to, however. I will catch up to Mimi and I will give her the bracelet of flying daggers. I'll take it off my wrist. These probably suit you better than me. Here you go.
Yes, on my nice and strong arms. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm assuming you would like a drink in return.
You got the right idea.
All right, I will treat you to some ale because, not gonna lie, I'm sure you can afford something better on your own.
Fair enough.
Great, thank you so much.
I'm
so sorry if you hear the dog howling, Malamute things.
It's all good. Ani, do you mention while Seti is leading the way?
The Dementors?
Mm-hmm.
Do I mention the Dementors? Oh, yes.
And we need chocolate.
It'll make you feel better. Did anyone else get a weird, creepy vibe from the Dementor-looking people back there?
I'm sorry, from what?
The hooded guys were really tall, make you all cold. No faces. You know, those
I
guys.
did not see anyone like that. No.
Ah, it's probably for the best. Yeah, let's never look at them again.
Were they
Can you
like?
describe them? Other
That
than
was-
tall and hooded. Was that it? Did they have
That-
any
No faces.
did they have any particular markings upon what they were wearing? Any emblems?
There was
or-
a nice light blue glow from underneath their cloaks, but that's all I can do. It's dark out.
Right.
Yeah, they were pretty creepy looking.
Oh, you saw them as well?
Wait, you didn't?
No. That's why I'm asking about. No.
I thought you were the smart one.
That's fine.
Intelligence and the ability to notice someone, they're different abilities. One falls under wisdom, the other one falls under intelligence.
Yeah, whatever you say, smart guy.
Well, Ani, did you get the vibe that they were dangerous people?
Oh, extremely.
Possibly hostile.
I really hope not.
Right, well, I'm quite tired of being attacked by random monsters and slavers. So how about we hustle to the mayor's house so that I'm not mugged? I don't want to be mugged.
I could just mug you for free, Sylas.
I wouldn't let you be
I'll-
mugged, Sylas, even if. No, wait, I wouldn't let you be mugged for free. I mean, wait.
For free? It says
He'd
someone
make-
offered
she'd
you money
charge
to
her
mug
first.
me.
He charges for the mugging, unlike me.
Uh,
Right, well,
what were we saying again?
you can sleep on that moral quandary, and we can continue to the mayor's house. Sylas will cast. He's gonna press a finger to his own chest, and he's going to cast Gift of Alacrity, buffing spell. There we go. That's what it does.
Nice. Okay, everybody roll a survival, please. I just need a group check.
Survival.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Survival. This button.
All right, TheNatchan, can you add those up for me, please?
Yes, just a moment. 72.
You're missing Taco.
Oh, I am. So 72 without Taco. What's your survival, bro?
15.
Oh, you didn't type it. Oh, it's up there.
Oh,
above
it's
the
above the
spell, I
thing.
see. 87.
Okay. You are not harassed, mugged, stopped by the guards, or otherwise preoccupied or obtained. You make your way lower in the district quarters. Or upper, depending. When you come to the mayor's offices, nothing is lit. Dusk has ended and night has completely fallen by this point. You guess that things have just closed. So there is a chance the mayor is still within.
Right. Would someone with I'm gonna roll with this. Someone with stronger wrists, would you like to knock loudly on the door and maybe someone will still be here?
I got you.
Thank you.
And knock loudly on the door.
What's your passive perception?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
12.
You hear someone moving around inside, and then a pale face breaks through the curtain, and a very small old woman opens the door.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, you've reached the mayor's office just as it's closed.
I am terribly sorry, but we do have some very important information to bring to him and perhaps offer him some assistance. Is there any chance that they might still be here?
I'm afraid not, but you could leave a missive. Here. And she pulls out of a little apron this clipboard and this ink pot and pen that's attached to it. Careful, it spills if you're not steady.
Right.
Go ahead and write what you need to see him about.
Is there by any chance is his address public?
She
Maybe
frowns
it's
deeply
very-
and then actually opens her eyes, like the soft folded lids, like opening wide to glare at you.
It's very.
You look like a regal enough young man, and you understand the work of a politician. That's a genuine assumption, but I'm erring on the side that you're civilized folk despite the company you keep, and she side-eyes Ani.
All of our company is refined enough, I promise you. How about I tell you what I need to see him about, and perhaps you can decide whether or not it's important enough for him to hear about tonight. We are surviving emissaries from Anim's cradle, which was recently, destroyed, and most of our people have, I believe, been taken prisoner, and we're seeking maybe some assistance in finding and rescuing, and heard that you guys might be having problems of your own.
She makes a face. So it's true, then. The rumors.
Yes, it's. I know it's only been a couple of days, but we are truly all that's left. There weren't even bodies left.
She starts shaking her head. Then Io save us all. If the heroes were felled at Anim's cradle, and the rumors are indeed true, then it's probably too late for the Sword Coast.
We're trying to avoid that. Whatever they have, whatever our enemies have in mind. I'm trying to.
Well, all of you are from Anims?
Well, I don't think all of us are from. I think a couple might have just been passing through when it happened, but most of us are from there. Yes.
Which of you aren't from Anims? That confirms it then. You're all from Anim's cradle. I suppose I misjudged you tieflings. Come on in. Tell me your tale.
Ani just does that thing that dogs do where she just turns her head to the side and just looks at her.
She's probably like 4 foot or some shit like that, just hunched over little woman wearing an apron.
Comes to your freaking waist.
She just looks at Lynd'ir. What's a tiefling?
I believe it is something that you are not. That's okay if we're being welcomed in. We'll take it.
I think she means a tiefling. I think she
Yes.
pronounced it wrong.
Tomato. It really just depends on the region. I think. Um,
I'm sorry, are you a tiefling?
no, but you have heard it used both ways. I call them tea. Anyway, we can have this discussion later. Let's go in with the lovely lady who's going to listen to what we have to say.
I'm assuming everyone goes in?
Yeah.
She gets sandwiches and tea going for all of you. And then there's no need to recollect. She asks each of you your story. She asks for a detailed account of what you saw and what befell Anims, and then how you got out. You get to decide as a party how honest you are.
Remy sees absolutely no issue with lying. She would tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Like she is under oath.
You find out this old woman's name is Nan.
Nan.
And she has been a secretary for this mayor and the mayor before.
I also don't see the problem with my character lying about anything either.
Can you tell the whole truth?
From my perspective, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Lynd'ir is forthcoming. Talks about how he arrived too late because he was busy trying to escape. And then the group of them got out of Anim's cradle together through the catacombs that were beneath the city hall.
Ani, how honest are you?
I tell the whole truth. I have nothing to hide.
Okay. Lysandra?
I lie. I'm just kidding. I tell the truth.
Seti leaves out what they actually are, but does talk about how they met you. And then I guess Sylas will, when he gets back, he can decide. But I need you to make a group persuasion check. And then, Taco, will you add these up, please?
What am I rolling?
Your persuasion.
Persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I have such a great persuasion, but I rolled low. I still got a decent number, but I'm just sad because it could have been so much better.
Without Sylas, it's 81.
Okay, you passed the DC even without Sylas. So Nan says, well, you mentioned earlier you know about our troubles.
We've heard talks and rumors of disappearing children.
Well, it's been for a while now. On and off through... It's actually what Mayor Heathman was working on. He gathered a group of mercenaries and a couple of able-bodied townsmen, women. And they've headed out to the lake. But I have to tell you the truth. An adventurer. Maybe he wasn't even that. A dark wanderer came through Silver Lake about a month ago. Said he was looking for items. Mayor Heathman didn't have a good feeling about this man. There was just something cold. Evil, according to the mayor. This stark wanderer made mention of his home being destroyed by the giants. We didn't heed his words. The mayor kicked him out of town. I can't help but feel some guilt. If that dark adventurer, that wanderer, had anything to do with everything that happened at Anims. He weren't right. We know that much. And the story he spun felt like it wasn't a real truth. Giants? The giants far in the north in the winter wastes have worked side by side with mortals for as long as I can remember. For them to suddenly rise up, it just doesn't make too many sense. Hardly makes a whole dollar.
Well, I can definitely tell you that they're up to something because I was a prisoner of theirs for several months.
And she squeezes your hand, and hers is very wrinkled. And I'm sorry, it's just my grandfather used to tell me stories from the lands of the giants, and how several helped him.
Well, I mean, like any other race is an entire race, they are not inherently bad, but there's definitely something happening, some kind of organization. DM, in my time, would I have learned any kind of details that I can give that would kind of like give her a better idea of like what might be, but I guess I wouldn't really know either because I'm just still learning giants, so yeah, never mind.
You know that there were giants that seemed to be at one with the earth and snow. And then there were giants that were glorious and beautiful, that were... They didn't seem too happy about anything that was happening. Regardless, Nan tells you the location of where the mayor has taken this militia. You might still be able to catch him, but you might have to wait. They won't be back till morning.
I mean, we wanted to help with that anyway, so I wonder if we catch up with them.
Even if we don't catch up with them, there's a chance that we may be able to run into them on their way back.
Correct. If everyone else is okay with it, I am fine with heading to the lake this evening. How do the rest of you feel?
I just got back. Are we at the mayor's house?
Mm-hmm.
We're at the mayor's office. We're talking to his secretary. The mayor has taken a small militia to the lake to try and see what they can do tonight. And I was suggesting that we maybe go ahead and try to follow them. If we don't get to them, we should at least see them on their way back, and then we could actually talk to them. But that's the situation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sylas would speak up here and say, well, if we've already left for the evening and we wanted to meet with the mayor about this exact issue, then I don't see why we wouldn't catch up with them. It seems to be killing two birds with one stone, right?
Right. Everyone good for that?
Besides, I want to meet this monster.
Sure, why not?
Why not?
All right. Which gate did you say they went out of, Nan? Which direction?
Towards the lake. There's only one way. Head north. You'll find
Okay,
it.
no. Right. Alright, I believe that's everything we need for now then. Thank you so much for your time and your information.
I hope it'll prove helpful, young Lynd'ir. And, do you go by the other name?
I'm going by Finway right now.
Young Finway.
Old ass lady.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't feel too bad about, or too guilty about what happened to Autumn's Cradle. There was no way you could have known.
I agree with Remiel on this.
It's just the words that Wanderer said. Asking about Anims, saying, alluding that it was in trouble. But you don't think a city like Anims, like even Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep will ever fall. And then there was the whole accident with El Terrell, I suppose. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. None of us are immune to the blows of life and the choices some others make.
That is entirely too true for me to be hearing right now, ma'am. You have a good evening. And Sylas will walk out of the mayor's office.
Okay.
Thank you again.
Best of luck to you. Oh. Perhaps all of you will find this useful. And she gives each of you a sandwich to go. Who indulged in sandwiches and tea?
Remy! Always!
I would have.
I also would have.
Offensive.
Remy shoves a hole in her mouth.
Yeah, I think Sylas would he would take it as he leaves, but he would eat it.
Okay, while she was talking, there was also like crackers, sandwiches, like a little cheese, like round that you like cut off and smear on the cracker, and tea. So if you ate at all, give yourself an inspiration.
Ooh.
And then the sandwich you have is another inspiration.
Ooh.
Magical as food.
Now you kind of have a feeling this is why Nan has been hired for the past couple of mayors.
She gives the players who play the mayor in their campaign inspiration.
Not that excuse me, not that magic ass food.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah, Sylas would be lingering around the outside waiting for the others to come out, sort of just looking out into the city.
I'm pretty sure we're all just left together.
Did we? Okay. So,
Yeah.
Great. Right, well, she said we head north. There's only one way. I said we hustle. Maybe we can get them before they all die from messing with monsters that they have no knowledge of.
Indeed.
How do you know they would die?
I mean, hopefully they don't. Hopefully they're all talented, but, our entire city was, one of heroes, and it just fell, so...
This, Hammond that you spoke of, Remiel, the, tenor, should we stop and ask him questions on our way out?
I don't know. Maybe? But then what if we miss the mayor?
That's why I'm asking you. Do you think it is worth the information he could give us? Or should we go?
She's thinking very hard. Her tail waving behind her like an angry cat as the cogs in her brain are put to work for once in their little lives. I don't think it can hurt.
If he truly has some information that would be of use, it would be better than going in completely blind.
Yeah.
Even if it takes a little bit of time, hopefully not much. Hopefully he's not too far from the direction we need to go.
Alright, I find it somewhat hard to believe that Atana would have any information that we can't figure out ourselves once we arrive.
Except for the fact that his child was actually taken, so he might actually know something. DM, on the map, what part of... are we... where are we on the map right now? Like, where was the mayor's offices? Right here? Okay.
This one, sorry.
This one? Do we... If we were to ask really quick, I guess not really. I guess she's already closed the door for the night. I don't feel bad. This is the merchants district. Do we think the tannery would be in this part of town? Perhaps. Like, is there someone nearby I could just ask here in the street, or is it late enough that there's like no one on the street right now?
It's not late enough. There's no one. There's people just hustling home because it's dark.
Okay. I think I would just grab the closest person. Not grab, but like just approach. So excuse me, sorry. I'm looking for the tanner. Do you know where there might be?
Roll a persuasion for me really quick.
Yeah. That's a 14 plus 9 for 23.
Damn.
Damn, yeah. They tell you he's in Orchard Districts, and they give you the general area.
Oh, that's like on our way out, so it's actually perfect. Oh, excellent. Thank you so much for your time. It's all the way out of town. We might as well stop real quick. It's the district to the north, so...
So you would exit out this gate here and follow the road up to the lake.
I for one think it would be worth it if he does actually have information, because I don't know, I just think it's better than going in completely blind. I know it's a risk, but I am willing to take it if enough of us are willing.
Alright, well, let's see. Lysandra and Ani and Sin, what would you like to do?
And this is as you're walking. So you're walking and talking.
I was muted. Safety in numbers, I suppose. So I go with whatever the majority votes for.
That's what we're trying to figure out now, though. We won't get a majority if you don't vote.
Well, there are other people that you asked, so I was kind of hoping to ride on their coattails.
Great, okay. You too?
I wouldn't mind more information.
Right, I think that would be majority then. Alright, let's go meet the tenor. Hopefully he can tell us more than he is big and scary.
Okay, Remiel, roll a survival. And with that, we will be right back.
Okie dokie.
All right, and we've returned. Remy, what'd you
Yes.
on your survival one more time?
11? Yeah, 11.
11 gets you to the tannery. You simply have to follow your nose. And when you get there, you hear his sobs and his prayers. Please, Melora, let them find my girl. You walk around.
Hey, mister.
As you say that and you walk around the outside drying area, you see him folded in on himself on a tiny stool, and he looks up and mops at his face. And he says, "You. I saw you at the gladiator pits. Thank you for coming."
My party is here too. Well, not my party per se, but the party that I travel with. Anyway, we're here to get more information if that's okay.
Good. I can pay you after she is found. My daughter, her name is Nell.
I don't feel right taking money. I mean, it's a
Please,
lost child.
please, the mayor wouldn't listen. They're headed in the wrong direction.
Is it not in the lake?
No, the creature may use the water to move, but I am certain I know who this is.
Oh, I'm not I'm not good at all this brain stuff. I'm more of a Lint.
Please, all the details you can give us would be good. We'll
A
do what we
mile
can.
outside of Silver Lake, deep in the woods, there is a woman who lives there. Her name is Devora. She used to be a simple merchant, a silversmith, talented. But after tragedy, we stopped seeing her. She stopped selling her wares, and we would only see her marginally. I think she has something to do with the children.
All right.
And roll an insight for me.
Can I also roll an insight?
Yeah, anyone can roll an insight on him.
Got a 17, 15 plus 2.
That's a nat one. I don't know shit about shit.
Oh no!
You're doing great, Buppy.
There's a lot he's not saying. There's a lot. Like a ton.
In order, the best chance at saving your daughter is for you to divulge as much information as you can give us. Even if it's uncomfortable.
Roll persuasion.
Let's see, that's a 12 plus 9 for 21.
Damn.
Plus 9's crazy. Holy
I'm
shit.
a persuasive bitch, thank you.
God damn.
Okay, he looks at the rest of the party, and he seems worried. Does anyone else wish to speak, chime in, support Lynd'ir?
I'll support Lynd'ir.
What do you say?
Come back to me on that.
Lol.
Silas
will
will
try.
Great.
if you
No,
wanna
you go
you
first.
can.
You go first.
Okay.
You go first.
So Silas is mostly sobered up during the walk through the town. The cold wind helped
How
him.
much was he swaying, by the way?
Oh, just a little bit. He's not horrible at holding his liquor because he's been drinking wine since he was a teenager. But he's gonna rub his chin as he goes over what the tanner said, and he'll speak up and say, "Now, regardless of if it is just your daughter or other children within the village, if you give us all the information that you have on this woman, then we could quite possibly, as Linda said, completely erase the existence of evil as far as she goes in this town completely. Like, we're adventurers, heroes. That's what we do. We just need you to be forthcoming and help us help your daughter."
He sits down, and he starts to weep. And he says, "Everything went wrong. It was just a prank. A harmless joke. How are we supposed to know?"
What happened?
Her husband, a Yuan-ti. No one liked him. So they built their home outside of Silver Lake. He was the silversmith. And when they had a child, it was unnatural. An egg. But she carried it with her everywhere. Wrapped it against her skin to keep it warm. Some of the other traders found out. We just wanted to see it. We just wanted to see it.
And did you? He's not laughing. I'm sorry. That was me. Did you take her egg?
We didn't expect her to react so fiercely. She took the blacksmith's eye in her fury, and the egg, it fell.
Right. So, if you don't mind, can I ask you a question in return?
He just looks at you, tears streaming down his cheeks. He looks absolutely miserable and pathetic.
If we can find your daughter after all of this is said and done, what exactly will you and the other villagers do in order to repent for what you did to the lady?
I don't know.
Well, you better figure it out.
I don't know if there's anything we can do. Delvora's husband is also gone.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
what happened to him?
He attacked Uther. I wasn't a part of it. I wasn't there.
So you had no business with the
I wanted to see the egg, but I didn't stop anyone. I just stood there. But I know how Devora feels. My wife, she... Nellie's all I have left. Please. I think she's the reason this monster is taking her children.
Why don't you come with us?
I'm not a fighter. And
Well,
she'll
we'll
probably...
apologize. Don't worry, I'll protect you. You may not know what to do right now, but at the very least you can start with an apology.
Roll a persuasion.
Can I assist by adding?
That's terrible. Can I use my inspiration?
If you are truly sorry,
You
then
can.
that is the best step forward, is an apology. Even if she doesn't accept it to begin with.
That is worse. I mean, that is.
I'm trying to give Remiel advantage.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm trying
Go ahead and roll
to
again.
basically assist by adding in my own.
Okay. One more time. One more go. Let's go, gamers. Okay.
7, 8, 7.
Right. Can I roll a persuasion?
Someone else has got to.
My persuasion is decent. I just have bad rolls.
It's true. We have a +4. That's really good.
Silas will Silas will speak up again, and he'll say, I'm going to be honest with you. Stealing an egg and dropping the egg, and I assume it broke, right?
He nods.
That is tantamount to killing a baby. So my empathy for you and your villagers are at an all-time low, unfortunately. But I will say that coming with us, and if this woman is cursed through some arcane, venomous ritual or anything of that sort, then having one of the people that watched her baby die and did nothing about it would maybe help us in reversing what happened. We'll just need you to be brave and come with us.
While Sylas is talking, I would like put my hand on the Tanner's shoulder and offer him the flask.
Okay. He looks at all of you, takes the flask, takes a long drink, and then he reaches over to a nearby hand axe, and he nods.
Someone has to change. And if it means I get my Nelly back, I'm willing to go out there. I'm really sorry. I never meant Devora's family any harm. I just wanted to see.
Well, mate, if I were you, I would save those tears and that apology for the lady whose baby died. Right. We should go quickly. Hearing what he said about everything that happened, I have a very bad feeling about what this could be.
Indeed.
Remy subtly holds the egg that she has closer to her.
Darling, can I do an Arcana check to see if I can like pull some Geralt of Rivia monster fucking encyclopedia knowledge and try to narrow down what it could be that happened?
You can certainly try. Usually I have you roll in nature, which is also your intelligence, right?
Yeah. I don't have proficiency in it, but yeah, it is intelligence.
Give it a try. Give nature a try first.
Okay. I got it.
Because that's a way easier DC than Arcana.
17. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at 17.
There are a slew of monsters in your memory bank folio that this could be. The first among them, a hag. A very evil fae willing to make deals, willing to steal children. Typically, children are taken by hags to be reared as future hags. And usually it's female children. But this has been children across the board. Or so you assume. You don't actually know if it's only been little girls that have been taken. The second monster it could be is far worse. And it involves necromancy. It would mean Delvora is likely a lich, or will eventually become one, walking the path of digging up the undead. Could be a ghoul. And the third, it is possible it could be an elemental.
An elemental? That seems a little bit out of nowhere, doesn't it?
It would mean she would have to know arcane arts, have a scroll or be working with someone.
Okay. Sylas would ask the tanner, out of all the children that has been taken away by whatever's doing this, have they been only female, or has there been male victims as well?
No. All of Uther's children were taken. His boys, his girls. And he
Right,
thinks for a
so-
minute. The majority have been girls. But all of Uther's children are gone.
So it could still technically be a hag. It would, the male children may just be killed for revenge rather than trained into a future hag. Okay. Well, tonight, friends, we may either be dealing with a hag, a possible lich, or an elemental. So, for all of our sake, I hope that it's the first option.
As much as I hate to say, yes, would actually be the lesser of the three in this situation.
We should go. I'm
should.
going to check my spell book and see if I have any spells. I don't think I have any spells that can ward away the dead, unfortunately. I'm not a cleric. Alright.
I don't have anything like that either.
Oh, you all have fucked up. I've never seen something like this.
Hammond carries his grief openly. He's a mess.
Where did he say we needed to go?
Beyond the lake, to Delvora's homestead.
Alright. So let's go. Let's do it.
We go!
Man, that's crazy. Like, that's the equivalent of like knowing that a neighbor, even if it's a neighbor you don't like, it's the equivalent of knowing that a neighbor that you don't like had like a mutated or fucked up baby and stealing it because you want to see it and then accidentally dropping it on his head and breaking its fucking neck. You're like, what the fuck? Bro, that's insane.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, even if it's like an intelligence check to figure out if Remy knows it's unnatural or not for people to have eggs.
Go for
What
it.
the fuck?
You can roll it.
Damn. Nobody taught Remy
mean-
the birds and the bees.
I mean, Yuan-Ti are snake people, though. So...
13.
Not natural.
Okay.
His
She
kind.
understands the basics.
If-
she
if-
understands the basics.
If Delvora, as you can assume, is human, not natural. Yeah, with a 13, some... Actually, you have no idea much about Yuan-Ti. You just know snakes.
Yeah, snakes have eggs. Birds have eggs. I have a bird egg here.
Yeah. Okay. I need you guys to roll a group survival, unless one of you is going to take the lead. Because Hammond
Could we have
only has an idea.
I'm assuming Remy has Remy. I'm thinking Remy has probably been here before. I think we discussed this before when she was going to the gladiator pits. So would she have an idea or like be able to tell where they're going or like know where they're going?
I don't think she's been out to where you're headed, but you know the road, certainly.
So because she wouldn't mind taking the lead if she knew that much.
I mean, I'm fine with Remy taking the lead or us doing a group check. Whatever is preferred by the DM. I'm fine with either.
Up to you guys. If you are doing solo, roll with advantage because the party's helping you. If not, then roll a group check.
I think the group check went pretty well.
Survival. Oh shit! Dirty 20.
Hey, yo.
It's beautiful.
Okay, Yummy,
Let's
go
go
ahead and
find
add
this
those together.
Fucked up.
Especially after the nat 1 on the
On the
whatever it was
persuasions?
on the insight, and then the 3 plus 4
Oh,
on
yeah,
persuasion.
Oof.
She's been having bad rolls, so the dirty 20 is welcome.
That is 89.
Okay. Let me grab this map. I need whoever is in the lead to roll a perception.
Oh no! Remy's not very perceptive. Yeah, she don't see shit.
Who is in the back of the group?
Good question.
Probably me.
Sylas. Fuck you.
What?
Okay.
What are you gonna do if somebody
I think
grabs?
it's
What
a
are you gonna
great
do?
idea to have
Get
one of
abducted?
our
gonna pick
martial
you up and just
people
take
in rear guard. I think that's especially Ani because she's so tall. She sees over the rest of us.
Maybe I want to be abducted. You ever think about that?
I'll abduct you for free.
Okay, this is not
No.
about your Stockholm Syndrome, King.
Fuck. Okay. Never mind. I'm sorry. That's
Ani.
my fault.
What is your armor class?
18.
Oh shit! No, don't hurt on me. Oh, she's got an 18. All right, fine. She's got 4 more than me. It's good.
Constitution saving
like-
throw.
I don't like the silence.
Oh jeez.
It's stressing me out. Dirty 20.
20
I
on
say as I jinx
Constitution.
myself. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Everybody roll initiatives.
Whoa!
Wait, what? Did I die?
I forgot to click my thing. That's unfortunate. Anyway, I got a 4.
Ah! Oh wait, I can re. Oh, I'm using lucky. Oh.
Watch it be.
Oh, I'm so happy I took lucky, bro.
4.
And then go ahead and type it into roll 20, please.
I'm trying so hard.
Ani, there is a nasty sound and stench. The sound is like a vile hissing, and then something leaps down on top of you from the tree line with a and all of the crickets go quiet. The night just utterly silent. And then you get a real feel for the thing that's just taken you down. It's small. Probably the size of a child.
Oh,
But it is undead.
no.
8 points of damage as it bites into you with a sickening snap, tearing at your armbands. The breath smells poisonous, rotten, and then all of you hear giggles.
Oh no.
So, hear me out. I think we're dealing with undead. It smells like dead. So,
Oh, really? What gave that away?
Yo, that's fucking.
Would it be the
creepy as
undead on my
hell.
back?
Another one leaps down, giggling, by Sin, armor class.
Why am I in the front?
You're not.
Really a front situation in this situation. It's more like we're just a line.
15.
Okay. This little undead creature hits you. 6 points
are
of
these
damage.
fucking dead children? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
6 points of damage and Constitution saving throw.
14.
14, you gain the poison condition.
Oof.
Congratulations.
You can make the save at the end of each of your turn. Okay, and then another drops down. And this one with a wet voice says, "Why are you here to bother Mommy?"
You mean wet voice?
Exactly what I thought.
Remiel, what's your armor class?
15.
Okay, this one misses you.
Can we just talk to her?
They are hissing, wretched monsters.
Well, that's not nice.
The one in
Where's
front
the
of
tanner?
you, the one in front of you just says, "I'm gonna eat your guts."
What if I eat you first?
What the fuck?
You want me to throw
Really, I wouldn't eat any of these.
Okay, Sylas, it's your turn.
Might be bad on your stomach.
What do you mean you're gonna eat them first?
Do I recognize what these things are?
Roll a nature.
Does SETI not have an initiative?
I would
Should I-
also like
I didn't
to
roll. Sorry, I was too busy
Oh, okay.
role playing.
That was cool.
Oh,
Did the tanner not come with us?
he is. I'm grabbing him. Hold on. Generic human token. Here we go. Let's see.
You got to make them into a dilf.
What?
I got you if you need a dilf. I got some. I got some in my back pocket.
Oh my. What?
Hold on,
Dad, I
give me a
like to
second.
fuck. Hi, dads.
I know, but like you have one in your pocket.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like a
Just give me
token.
a second.
Well, I was just gonna do this guy right here.
Just make him look as oh. Okay, he's cute. Never mind.
He's so cute.
That's cute. Yeah.
Never mind, that's perfect.
Focus.
Never mind. Fuck all my guys. That's the one. That's the one. He's
You
perfect.
said you would protect him, and he's just like, ah! He just screams, ah! Okay, what'd you get on that nature?
14 for me and Lynd'ir, I believe, right?
Yeah, we both got 14.
These are ghouls.
Okay. That's what I figured.
The tanner, he able in his screech. These aren't our children. These aren't our children. But they are children.
Oh,
Jesus.
okay. Then they're just.
They have elongated noses, long sweeping ears, bodies that are child-sized, but alien in nature. With 14s, you think they are Fae creatures.
So they're not undead?
They are undead. They are undead
Oh,
Fae.
okay,
They're
so they're
definitely
undead
undead.
fae,
They're
okay.
just
Yeah.
undead fae, yeah.
They're undead
Okay.
Fae children.
Jesus Christ. Alrighty. Alright, let me figure out what I'm gonna do.
Here, I'll put on your theme music. Here you go.
I got theme music?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Whoa.
I thought it was gonna be
didn't
the
know
dance
that.
music. I was really tired.
Okay. I am going to cast Scorching Ray. Let's see. Yeah, fuck, I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray. I am going to send. It's three bolts, I'm pretty sure. 3 rays of fire, hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at one target or several. And when you cast this using, okay, I'm gonna cast them all on this guy right here.
Okay, on pink. All right.
Do I know if ghouls are like weak physically, like if they got like low hit points or fragile, I should say? Like
They are
that-
not
that sounds
fragile.
good.
They're very strong.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, definitely all on him.
They're hardy little beasts.
They're the fast zombies.
Alrighty, that's 1.
Hits.
That's 2.
Hits.
That is 3.
Hits.
Alrighty.
Dude, I just read the poison shit. This sucks.
As that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 17 fire damage on that guy.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. It.
Yo.
Goodness.
And it curls
It's not
in on
fair.
itself. And then as a reaction, it walks backwards up the tree.
Oh, does Remy get an attack of opportunity?
Creepy.
Let me read. Yes. Roll it, Rem.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Shit. Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
Hit
I
it.
roll attack. What was that? Hold on. I don't think that was right.
That was a great axe.
Yeah, that is my great axe, but that was the damage, not the actual attack roll.
It rolled both of them.
Yeah, I rolled
Oh, did it?
1d20 plus 5. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
10
my
does
fault.
not hit.
Okay.
You chop the tree down instead.
Womp. Womp womp.
All right, yeah. With that, Sylas is going to blow smoke off of his fingers and then look at the next ghoul, since that one ran up the tree like a pussy. That'll be my turn. Wait, bonus action. Wait, hold on. Can I knock him out the tree? I got telekinetic shove. Can I like yank him out the tree?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna try it. Yeah. Let me see. It's gonna be a DC check. Strength.
Okay. All right, let me roll. $18.
Fuck you. Okay.
It makes it.
No. He passes it. He's good.
Okay. Anything for Buddy?
Right. Shit. What can Buddy? Buddy can only help, right?
I mean, no. You can open up his sheet.
Oh, is that in roll 20?
Uh huh.
I did not know that.
He's got cool stuff. He's got
Oh, he
limited
does have
telepathy.
shit. Okay. Keen senses.
Magic resistance, sting, bite.
Okay, I feel like ghouls are immune to poison though. Yeah, no, he's gonna stay near Sylas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ani,
What's up?
your move.
Am I on the prone? Or
Yes,
am I just
you are prone.
Well, fuck. Can I get up?
Yeah, it just knocked you
Sick.
over. You just
Rude.
take half your movement to stand.
It's fine. I'm not moving anywhere. I'm gonna smack it with a warhammer.
Okay. Punch.
18 to hit.
Hits.
And that is a. What does a D10 look like? This is a D10. And then because it hits, I'm gonna do the. What's it called? Divine Smite.
You might actually be the best person for this mission.
That's 11 regular damage and it's a D8. Also a D8. And 5 radiant damage.
So total, how much?
16 damage.
Okay, that is a fucking wallop. This one does not retract. Instead, it uses its reaction to strike back. And it does not hit.
Beautiful.
Anything else for your turn, Ani?
Is Divine Smite a bonus action? No.
Divine
Right?
Smite is just like a combo
A thing?
with your action.
Yeah, it's
attack.
just an on
Yeah.
hit, yeah.
So for a bonus action, I will cast Divine Favor on myself.
Okay. Will you copy and paste that into the Roll20, please? And then it is Lysandra's turn. Thank you.
So, she is going to. Oh Oh god. Okay, sorry.
Bless you.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Alright, anyways, she is going to go ahead and mark this dickhead there as her favorite foe.
Okay.
And take a shot with her hand crossbow.
Nasally ass voice.
Oh, go fuck yourself about that. Oh. 16?
16 hits.
Yes, buddy. Boop, boop, boop. Go ahead and roll that damage. And roll the favorite foe damage. For a total of 11 damage. And then she is going to make her additional Dread Ambusher attack. Hello, hello. And that will be right there.
What the fuck was that?
Cause I was like, where the fuck is it? 22. It did that obviously hits if 16 hits. The damage, and then I roll an extra 1d8 for a total of 5 more damage. And that is it. Actually, that's not it. Hold on.
You do 5 more damage?
Yeah. Okay, that is it. She's in
16 in total.
Okay. This thing, it's a solid hit right in the upper chest, and it starts like spurting black blood on Sin.
God damn it.
Bitch.
Seti just shouts out, I do not like this at all! And then they step here and throw some coins. Eldritch Blast. Woo! They hit. Miss one, hit the other. Lynd'ir, your move.
From my vantage, is there any sign that Sin is poisoned? Like, can I tell?
Oh yeah, I mean, he's probably fucking screaming like, ah! You know, like with a big bite mark on his hand that's all red and blackened.
Okay,
Right? Is that right?
Then-
Taco?
I will move up to him then, and I'll cast Lesser Restoration, which will remove the poison condition.
That's so nice of you.
Yeah.
God,
well,
you're so hot.
I'm right. Anyway, and then I'll use my bonus action to use Bardic Inspiration. So as I heal him, I say, right, yes, I am terribly so. I am aware of this, but how about you just hurt that guy in front of you? You've got this. And yeah, Bardic Inspiration. So he's got a D6 that he can use sometime within the next 10 minutes, either on an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. And that's my round.
Oh,
Out
God, I
here
feel so
being
inspired.
utility.
Oh, I'm so inspired right now.
Sin, it's your move.
Okay. Does 14 hit?
It does.
All right. I'm going to take my dagger out of the sheath, the one with the single red ruby.
What else?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was doing math.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack it twice. And then I'm going to do a total of 15 damage.
Okay. It drops. How do you do this?
See, I knew you had it in you.
I actually had to use the fucking inspiration.
Fuck yeah.
How do I want to do this? I want to grab its like lower jaw, open it wide, send my dagger straight up through the roof of its mouth into its skull.
Damn.
Damn.
Okay.
This is because it hurt. Fuck you.
Okay. Remiel,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Okay, so this little beastie is evil, right?
Nope.
I can.
That's Buddy.
Oh wait, no, that's Buddy. His icon changed. I got confused. I got confusion. Okay, so weren't there 3 little children? Evil little children.
Yep, the other one's...
One scuttled back up into the tree.
I'm gonna throw my equa at the one in the tree.
Okay. Roll to hit.
This one. That's a 15. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 hits.
Okay, got 8 damage.
How do you want to do this?
I aim for its ugly little head so that I can throw it off kilter and make it fall to the ground from the tree. Maybe go through maybe the eco will go through the eye socket.
Okay. It lands with a wet crunch. But your equa is still close.
It is! Finally! I will not lose my equa!
Okay, this thing's turn. It lets out a giggle, and then that laugh is echoed and answered from the trees.
Oh no, there's more.
Get me away from the trees!
What's your armor class, Ani?
18.
Oh, 18, that's right, I already asked. Okay. 5 points of damage, but it misses the bite.
Kind of rude.
It is rude. Yes. Right. Sylas. It's your turn.
Yes, ma'am. It's my turn. Shit. Okay.
Send help.
If I knock the ghoul out of Ani's threat range, could Ani get an attack of opportunity?
No.
Fuck. Yeah. Okay. Well then, I will instead. I don't need to use a spell slot here. I'm just gonna use Firebolt on the ghoul. Fuck him up, hopefully.
Roll it. Pew,
Let's
pew,
see,
pew,
yeah.
pew, 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 pew.
Little Firebolt.
Pew.
Yes!
Hits.
That's 8 fall damage.
8 damage!
And as I do that, like he just like the way he casts spells is he uses his grimoire, right? So he just like pulls a mote of like fire magic out of the pages and then just flicks it at him. And after he does that, he's gonna look at Buddy and just say, "Then go bite him."
Buddy
Buddy's
will
gonna-
go bite it.
Yes, bite him. Let's see. 21, damn, bitch.
That hits.
All right, that's gonna be 1d4 plus 2. Ooh, 6 damage.
Okay. How does Buddy want to do this?
You know what? I'm gonna let
You know what? I think he's like, fucking look at this, Lysandra! I'm a man of my word! He just mad dogs it.
Beautiful. Sylas puts away his grimoire and just like claps, does a little golf clap. Hey, that's good job, buddy.
The laughter recedes, but the crickets do not return. And a not chill as in temperature, but just a chilling calm falls over the broken homestead.
Right, well. Ghouls probably means that some sort of undead creature that's not good for us. It's good for Ani. That was a good smart you did.
Yeah.
Well, these don't even look local to our plane.
Can I examine the body?
Yep. Go ahead and roll medicine.
12. Actually, hold on, I got inspiration. I'm using my inspirations. Never mind.
Please.
Yeah, no, it's over with. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. I see how badly Buddy ripped open his fucking chest cavity with his teeth, and I just like get distracted. I'm like, yeah, that's disgusting. Back up a little bit.
Okay.
Ani, do you sense any more undead in the area by chance?
How did you know I was gonna do that?
Oh, just lucky guess.
I'm gonna use divine sense. I'm just kind of like walk the perimeter of the trees after casting it. I don't know how long it lasts, but
I think it lasts like 10 minutes, right? No. As an
Doesn't say.
action.
yeah.
You detect good and evil until your next turn. So it lasts a minute.
Okay.
Within 60 feet, not behind total cover. There's the kicker. Anything behind total cover,
Right, isn't gonna ping.
you don't sense. You heard the laughter, you heard it fading. Undoubtedly, there's something else.
Mm-hmm.
These 3 ghouls were acting not ghoulish. They were acting controlled, intelligent.
Oh, hold on. I got something for this. Can I mean, it would take 10 minutes, but could I, if we're not going to if we're going to investigate this area, can I ritual cast detect magic?
Up to you. It's up to you guys if you want to wait the 10 minutes here.
I don't like how you said that, so I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna.
What's the worst that could happen?
I'm gonna say no to that.
Something can fall out of the tree onto your back and bite you.
I don't. Fucking monkey.
Sin
bulls,
moves
bro.
away from the tree.
Took a step forward and just got it.
I will follow Sylas and die, I guess.
Is there anything in this broken homestead? As I walk up to it.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
We should probably all go over here. Just
I'm gonna
in
stare
case.
at it too.
12.
Nice. Nat 20.
Nice.
12 doesn't see much. Just looks dilapidated and horrible. But with a 22, you hear a shuffling. Ani, something moving. Inside the homestead. And as you get drawn closer, it sounds like small, unshoed feet. And there are tiny whispers. Shh, don't say anything.
Ani, do you see anything?
I'm just gonna turn to everybody and just put a finger to my lips and just do that hand moves this way.
Well,
Sylas will nod his head quietly. Just, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Great.
Take a step forward. Oh. Oh.
What are these sound effects?
What's Remiel doing?
Spacing out. No. Well, yeah, kind of
is that
spacing out.
Remiel or Buppy?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. Head empty. No thoughts. Just did the fight. Oh, she forgot to grab her equa. She goes back to grab her equa.
When you go back, I need you to make a perception check.
Okay. We're good at those. They said lying. 11.
Okay. You hear a soft voice, Remiel. And you feel like someone evil couldn't sound like this.
Can I tell where the voice is coming from?
In the woods.
What does it say? Sorry, I interrupted you.
You're okay? It says, "Come here. Let me see you closer."
She tilts her head after ripping the equa out of the ghoul's eye.
She's like,
and wanders closer to the woods. Which
Oh,
direction would be
God.
this way or this way?
just any in the woods.
No!
Do you step into the woods?
She's waiting. She's waiting at the edge and like trying to peer in.
Closer.
Can I roll
Do
a perception?
any of us notice?
Can I roll something?
I want to see what happens.
We'll see what she decides at this when it says "come closer" into the woods.
She does go into the woods.
All right. Yeah. Now you roll perceptions.
Oh goddamn!
Perception. Oh wait, they roll perceptions.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I misunderstood. My fault.
Do I need to roll again?
Yeah. It's higher DC for you and Sylas because you're further away. Sin has the lowest DC, and then it's staggered.
Well, a sick 9. I don't know how I became the pseudo dragon, but
Sorry, that was an ugly laugh. My strangled laughter as I try to not laugh.
Okay, so that's 19, 17, 9, 9. The pseudo dragon roll. That's fun.
no, that was me. I just accidentally changed who I was.
Oh.
Somehow.
Okay. So Lynd'ir and Sin see her moving to the woods.
Remiel?
Our not so smart friend is doing fun things again, guys.
Remy?
Remy like holds up a hand, like kind of like waving them off, like kind of like it's fine. But her face is like still towards the woods, listening closely. And she calls out, "Who's there?"
Does the party move closer, those that witnessed her? You
I
can-
moved a little closer, but when she waves me off, I definitely move like closer.
Okay, you can move your movement.
Okay, so that was 10, 15, 20, 20. I did, basically.
Okay, Sin, what about you?
I do not move closer.
Okay. You say that, and the voice, the woman, says, "I'm the Watcher. I guard these woods. Come a little closer that I may see you." Okay.
Remiel!
As Remiel steps in the wood, Sin and Lynd'ir.
I have a question,
Mhm.
quick. As she steps into the wood, can I use Bardic Inspiration so that she has a D6 to add within the next 10 minutes?
Sure.
Okay. As she steps in a little bit, Remiel, please don't make bad choices!
As she steps, as you scream and she steps in, it's a horrid sound. Just an awful tree rattling sound. The limbs shake. And Remiel is gone.
Why do we keep doing this?
Well,
Remiel made bad choices.
Remiel fucked around and found out.
Does Ani you notice?
No.
Ah, sick. Well,
No.
gonna keep just staring
Oh wait,
ahead.
sorry. The crickets are not back because spooky. So
Oh, that was Ani's head.
yeah. But Sin and Lynd'ir witness the shaking and the sound, but the rest of your party does not. They don't even react to it. Remiel is gone.
Don't get closer to. Okay, actually, I get 10 feet closer to the tree line.
As you do, you see the trees reach out and each of these bodies be pulled, dragged.
Fuck no.
Love. He's too. He doesn't want to get closer, especially after seeing that. But he is definitely trying to see into the trees. See if he can see any sign of her.
They are dense and full. Meanwhile, I need Sylas and Ani to roll perceptions. Seti says, I'm going to watch Hammond. And they have their coins ready to cast. Okay, again.
Yeah, I don't see shit.
You gonna roll or are you gonna leave it?
Actually, I'm stocked up on inspiration. I might as well use them. So I'm gonna take another.
What about
one,
your
mark it
chrono blibli?
Yeah, but
Blah, blah, blah.
that's per long rest. Inspiration is just I just get it randomly, so I'd rather use that.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Let's see, perception. Again. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's a 25.
Okay, the two of you hear the small voices moving away from you. The pitter-patter of feet. Then you hear the distinct sound of like a cellar door, and then very gently closing.
I assume that you heard that as well, Ani.
I just nod at him because I'm still in quiet mode.
All right. Well, I think that we should definitely see where the cellar door is that they walked into at the very least. Just so we can have the location in mind. As he's saying this, he is like already moving forward.
Okay? It's not hard when you move around. This is the root cellar.
Gonna try opening it up.
It's locked. Chains from the inside.
And try ripping the door open. You got big muscles.
So it's not like a
I try
storm
and-
cellar that like opens up. It's actually like a doorway. So basically the front, there's a door. This is just for your information. There's a front door here that goes like into the house. And then right here, there's a door that goes down. And this door that goes down into the root cellar under the home is what's locked.
Okay, so we can't like it's not a pull door.
Right. But you
But I can kick it.
correct, but you don't know how big it is and if, what's inside. It's up to you.
Well, that's not promising.
So you decide what you're going to do and tell me, and then I'll tell you what to roll.
Sylas will look at you, Ani, and he'll say, if you decide to open up or kick it open, then I will have a spell prepared just in case there's something evil lurking within. I have your back, in other words.
Okay. Should I try now, or do you need time?
He'll flip to another page, mumble something beneath his breath, and say, no, I think I have something in mind. And he will prepare a suggestion.
Okay?
I'm gonna try and kick it open.
Okay, roll in athletics. And meanwhile, Lynd'ir and Sin, you're looking at each other. Seti hasn't noticed, and neither has Lysandra. That Remiel is gone.
I will call over. We've just lost Remiel.
Sin's like fucking hand shaking. He says this flask in hands. Oh fuck this, and he takes a drink.
I don't know where she's... I mean, I know she went into the trees. But it looks bad.
Seti relays all of that.
Right. Silas is gonna like cup his mouth and yell over. A bit distracted right now, but is it something that we can help currently, or did she get teleported?
I can't tell. The trees seem pretty damn sentient and pulled the bodies in, so I have a hard time wanting to get much closer.
All right. Well, if she's not dead yet, let's give it 5 minutes.
I don't know if she's dead
crazy.
because she's just gone!
Right. Okay. Try touching the tree, maybe.
Seti,
Don't touch the tree. Please don't try. Please don't do that.
yeah, Seti's like,
No,
I
please
don't think that is a good idea.
Also,
Perhaps
there
it
was
is
a-
whatever we are looking for is what has taken Remiel.
Can only hope that they're one and the same.
Then we
Hopefully
continue the
whatever's at the end of
investigation
this-
here. Hammond. And he's like,
I don't know. I don't know. This is where they lived, but I don't know. I've never seen anything like that before.
so that is not the monster that took your Nelly.
He says, no, it was larger. Bigger.
Said he just turns around and gives a pointed look to Lysandra, Lynd'ir, and Sin, like it was bigger. Good.
Can you
Huh?
can you describe what took her?
Yep. While he's trying to describe, would you get on that? Athletics.
Oh, yes. I got 22. I do math again.
Okay, you kick the door open, and you hear several screams. Ah! 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 Very small, and then a quick pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, and one kid that just says, "Holy fucking shitballs!" And he comes out with a stick.
I just look at him like, language!
I'll fight you!
Silas like mutters arcane words beneath his breath, and he's about to cast a spell on the kid, and then he pauses.
This kid's
Right.
probably
Children.
like 6. He's got long braided blonde hair, huge, like just massive glasses. One is completely shattered, like big round, make his eyes like triple the size. And there's a little girl in the back that you hear. She's like, "Shut it, Tim! Shut it!" And he's like, "It's a really big monster!"
I'm not a monster.
And then
Rude.
he throws the stick. It lands like at the top of the stairs, and then he dives into a barrel.
Just to make him feel better. I'm like, ow!
Nice.
Silas is gonna speak very quietly to Ani, like still pointing a finger at them. You can tell whether things are not what they seem, correct?
Yes.
You might want to do it with the creepy children that crawled beneath the cellar.
I think they're creepy. He just was.
There's someone in there that starts crying and whispers, "He called us
Well,
creepy."
We just heard a young voice.
Okay,
whis-
fine. I'm gonna. You know, YOLO, I'm gonna walk downstairs
Okay.
Silas is gonna follow.
and cast Divine Sense again.
Nothing.
They're children.
Right, I can't tell whether or not that's better or worse than.
Are
evil.
any of you Nelly?
Okay, there is a little tiny mouse of a thing that lifts her head. Nellie's still at the bad place.
What's the bad place?
And then the little glasses kid, Tim, is like, "Don't talk to them! They could be those monsters! Just close your eyes! Say I disbelieve!" And she's
What
like,
monsters?
"She doesn't look like a monster."
Thank you.
And she's the, like, smallest mouse of a thing that crawls out of her hiding place. Her knees all scuffed. She's got a couple bruises on her face. Looks like she's wrong side of, like, falling off a swing set in Jungle Gym. Her dress is dirty and torn. She's got a little shawl. And her hair is done in, like, tiny, tiny pigtails.
I'm just gonna, like, bend down onto my knee. And I'm just gonna, like...
She climbs on your lap.
Oh, I'm gonna give her a little hug, and I'm gonna do, like, 5 points of healing with my lay on hands.
Okay, you watch the bruises start to disappear. And she just relaxes into you. And then the other children, like kittens, appear. There's Tim standing defiantly, probably the oldest at like 6. And then a 2-year-old, little chubby girl. And it looks like her older sister is holding her hand. All in all, there are 5 of them.
No, Shatter would not plan. Okay.
What the?
I would knock you the fuck out before you even finished it.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Sylas is gonna so I was gonna walk in, crouch down beside Ani, and he looks distantly awkward.
Yeah.
Like
The
completely out of his element.
the 2-year-old and her sister like run to you. They could. They're little. I don't know. They could be your sisters, like if things had worked out differently. And so when these little girls approach you, and their smeared, dirty little faces, and big brown eyes look at you, you can't help but feel something odd, whatever it is. But they get really close, like uncomfortably kid close. Sylas.
Right. He his throat like tightens a little bit and like he clears it. Right. So what is your names, you two? Step back, please. Just 1 foot, maybe.
They don't really step back, but the older girl, super curly, like tight, adorable curls all over, like this almost little bouncy kind of afro. And she says her name is Ula. And her sister is Bindi.
Fuck are these names? Hold on, I gotta write these down before I forget them.
At least that's what Daddy calls her.
Okay. Ula and Bindi, and he'll like tilt his head and look at the kid with the glasses, the shattered glasses.
Yeah, that's Tim. T-Y-M.
Little
He'll
Tim.
tell you how to spell it.
Tim. Me and my large friend here, we're searching for the monsters that took your friend. And he will raise a hand and wiggle his fingers, and like golden sparks fly out like into the air as he casts prestidigitation. I am a wizard, and wizards are not bad people unless they are necromancers, which are nasty, disgusting beings, so you can trust me.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Oh god, okay. Oh, bro, my charisma is so low. Oh, that's not bad. 18. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, that's the best I got.
That's okay. Kid logic. You're a good guy. His lower lip starts quivering, and he puts down the stick. And he says, they said you would find us. They gave us this. And he pulls out of his pocket a medallion.
Sylas will take it Does he feel any magic?
100%.
Okay, he's gonna cast Identify without like doing the ritual. He'll just cast it.
Okay, it is basically I can't remember the name, but it's an amulet divination. It keeps your presence blocked from all the cosmos. You are unscribable. It's hard to find you.
Oh,
Interesting.
that is interesting. And he'll like
Tim's just crying, and he's like, "My brother gave it to me, and he's a big boy, and I was trying to be a big boy."
right.
And then hug him.
Ula starts crying. Or wait, her name's actually Uma, but that's okay.
Uma,
She starts
okay.
crying. Her little sister starts crying. The mousy girl just hugs Ani as hard as she can, like burying her face into your neck. And then there is the final child, who he's quiet. His ears are slightly pointed, black hair, dark skin, and the lightest blue eyes you have ever seen. And he takes a breath. He's probably Tim's age, maybe younger. They've gone to the grove. That's where she was keeping us. She moves through the trees.
And she would be.
She calls herself Mother, and she calls all of us lost children.
Okay.
If you could save my sister, I'll be your apprentice. And then the little mousy girl says, "You're not even old enough to be an apprentice." And he just wipes his face and he's like, "I'll still do it." And then that's when he starts to tremble a little.
That gets Sylas and Ani, which is surprising. You probably never would have expected this from Sylas, but he sniffles. He sniffles and like abruptly looks away and wipes his face really hard with the sleeves of his robe. He'll say, "We will find your sister and we will help all of you, all right?"
He nods. Her name is Mira. She just turned 13. And his bottom lip is quivering and his fists are clenched. But
And what is your name?
my name is Junior. Drake
Aw.
Junior. Named after my father and his father before him.
Aubrey Graham.
And then I'm gonna ask the little girl who's like clinging to me what her name is.
Her name is Blue Jay. But her daddy calls her Jay.
Well,
I can carry more people if you would like, and we will go up to our friends and get you somewhere safe.
Oh yeah. You just have like
just-
small kittens.
I just have like
all
5 children in my arms.
All 5 of them flock to you, honey. Except for Drake. He walks. Because he's a young man.
Of course,
Like
he is.
his mom
Yes,
told
of
him.
course.
That's so cute.
True.
yeah.
Facts.
Yes, Silas will he'll stand and follow behind. But his thinking face is on. He's trying to figure out what the fuck Mother could be.
I duck extra under this door so none of them bonk their heads.
Okay. So as you move out, and the children see that there are more of you, there is a feeling. You just feel the kids kind of relax, Ani. Like the relief is palpable, but this is something that they will never forget. And in another campaign, they may become adventurers themselves. And it is
Meta knowledge.
it is Blue Jay who speaks. Go ahead and move your tokens with the rest of the group. And she
Right.
says, I heard that your friend got taken.
Yes, in the trees.
She probably took them to her home. She's really big and really scary. And when the children don't listen, she eats them. The older children, they rose up against her. Drake's sister was the one to lead us. And then Tim's brother told us to run, and he gave us the medallion. I don't know if any of them are still... And Drake just says, don't say it.
Well, we're going to try and save them.
Can I with the new information given about Mother?
Roll a
Is it
nature
safe?
or arcana.
Okay, I was gonna say, is it safe to assume it's a hack? But I will roll a nature. Is that a lower DC than the Arcana or?
No, it's opposite this time.
Oh, okay. So I'll roll Arcana. Brother, I'm using another inspiration. I'm just going through them today.
I will say that Hammond does approach Ani and say, I can take the children back if you promise to get Nellie.
What'd you get on
I
your
will
roll?
do what I can.
I got 2 11s.
Shit.
How many inspirations can you use at once?
2. Only 2.
2. Okay, so this is gonna be my last one then. Come on, Brown, please don't fuck me in my ass. I'm not into it. Okay, that's better. 18.
At least you didn't roll a 7 and then an 8 and then a 7.
True.
There are 2 things that stand out. And what gives it away is actually Remiel's disappearance. A hag is powerful, yes, but not so powerful as to command an entire forest. This is a dryad you are dealing with.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can do something with that. That's good. Good information.
Hot. Sorry.
Yeah, dryads are hot. All right. So yeah, Sylas will keep that in mind as they pull up, and he's gonna look at the baby killer. I mean, what's his name?
Hammond. Now, what he has
Hammond.
described to you, Lynd'ir and Sin, roll a nature. Oh, and Lysandra. Go ahead, you can roll a nature as well.
18 plus 4 for 22.
I got an 18.
Okay. And what did Lysandra get if she's rolling? Alright, I sent you a message, Mimi. I was pacing, so I didn't see it. Okay, so then, Lynd'ir and Sin, you're surprised. You're surprised that Hammond doesn't realize what he's describing. But perhaps it's the shock, the fear, the guilt. But he has just described a water serpent.
Water serpent.
Massive. Humanoid.
Huh. I'm sorry. He said that. Where did he say he saw this again?
That's what took his daughter.
What the fuck, bro? There's no way. So the dryad has control over fucking water serpent? That's scary.
Well, dryads and naiads might be involved together.
She's a grass type gym leader with the Gyarados.
If you'd like to make an intelligence saving throw, you can.
Me?
But did anyone else put it together?
I got 25.
I'm confused.
Anyone can roll an intelligence saving throw.
I'm gonna do it for the lulz.
Honey said
Don't
I'm
you have like a
confused.
minus?
I got an 8 because I rolled a 9.
It's okay. Sylas will say it so that your small muscle brain isn't completely lost.
They're big muscles, small brain. Thank you.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Anyone else? 12? Oh, 12. Okay. Lynd'ir?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was still muted. I got 20, 17 plus 3.
Okay. I will privately message you. A hint.
Oh, okay.
You should not privately say it out loud.
So what you just did to me is what Sylas figures out from the saving throw?
Correct.
Oh, damn. How would that work biologically? Huh.
Magic.
Yeah, I guess so,
Trying
huh?
to learn the birds and the bees.
Yeah, so you just hear Sylas muttering to himself, how would that work biologically?
Not in front of the children, Sylas.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He's gonna speak to the tanner. The father. What did you say his name was again?
I didn't.
Right. Well, do you mind sharing?
His name was Liro.
Liro. And did Liro, other than being in the eyes of you and the other villagers, annoying, did he seem odd in any other way to you?
He never came to the village, to Silver Lake. The first time anyone saw him was when him and Luther fought. We thought he was a monster.
Right.
We didn't know it was him until Delvora.
Well, would you like to know, would you like to know exactly what this entire thing was with him and his wife? It's quite dramatic, a dramatic tale.
He's holding on to some of the children and just looking at you with large, guilty, sorrowful eyes.
He was, I believe it's pronounced Wanti, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was a Wanti, which are a snake-like race.
That's
And
when you
the
see it
egg.
click and you realize, oh, this guy's got like an 8 maybe in intelligence.
I mean,
He's really good at tanning though. He's
it's
really good
fine.
at his trade.
Yeah.
But he looks panicked.
It just
The-
occurred to me that you mentioned Wanties earlier, and I didn't. Ooh, the foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry.
And the egg that she bore was their natural offspring, except, he's serpent folk, so, it would be an egg rather than an actual human fetus. But that's neither here nor there. We should hurry.
All you hear him mutter when he looks down and squeezes these children, like protectively, is, "This is all our fault. We brought this on ourselves."
I don't believe in kicking a man when he's down. I've been there, done that, experienced it myself, but yes, quite literally in this case, you you're dead. But falling to despair when there are kids to be saved it is not what a man should do. You take those kids back, make sure that they're safe, and we will do our utmost to save the other ones.
He nods. And that's when little Drake pulls out a tiny dagger. It's probably a letter opener. And he hands it to you, Sylas.
Sylas will he'll kneel down and take it with a raised eyebrow. Well, while I do appreciate the dagger, the first thing you'll need to understand as my apprentice is that we use magic, okay? These sharp weapons are for barbarians like her.
He nods.
He'll nod his head at Ani.
I frown and look down at the rapier that I carried. I'm like, rude.
He just says,
I don't say it, but I'm like, rude.
It's magical.
Oh, really?
Yes. All of us have one.
Do you know what it does?
Father says it will kill anything pierced in the heart. Only once.
Right. It's extremely dangerous for a little one to be carrying around, but it's better than no protection. We will use this to save your sister.
You can see, like, fear and torment in his eyes as he looks at the little letter opener. Like, this is something that he was given, like, he believes this is a sacred tool, right? This is probably something that was drilled into him, and he was trained to be very responsible. It's clear that this boy is some type of noble. And giving you this blade, whether it's actually what he says it is or not, remains to be seen, but that he is giving you his entire everything, his whole existence, to save his big sister.
Sylas, seeing this and, as a former noble himself, will nod his head deeply in like a slight bow of gratitude. Then he will place his hand on the boy's head and say, I am Sylas of House Blackbriar, and I promise you, on my honor as a noble, that we will bring your sister back. So rest easy, knowing that it will happen.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Hammond, you should be off, mate.
He nods and takes the kid's hands and has some, like, he's like turned his apron into like a way to carry the 2-year-old on the front, and he's got 2 on his back.
Fucking, I hate him, but I love him.
Just gives you a steady look. No more tears, but it's clear that he's been crying.
Before he leaves, I'm going to step up to him, clap him on the shoulder, give him a firm squeeze. All right. You take care of those children.
That's
And
my
we'll take
life.
care of the rest.
Thank you.
Much as I'm disappointed, hopefully it's not with your life. Your little girl still needs a father to come home to. And I'm going to use a bardic inspiration on him in case anything does happen in the next 10 minutes, and he'll have that d6.
Very smart, like that. I hope Dolly wouldn't just have those kids killed
my God.
after leaving.
So, and yeah. And then I look at all the kids and I say, and you take care of him, all right?
So as he starts off, Seti looks at the party. I have a feeling I should trail behind him. But that will mean one less blade at your disposal.
I
think it's
think that you should as well.
I would feel good about it if you did trail them.
As they leave, so there's no more prying eyes, Seti drops the disguise and is a half spider because they move very fast.
Fast and silent, I'm sure.
Absolutely. It's terrifying to watch them skitter.
Spadusi. The Spadusi. It goes.
Yep. And Seti goes. Silent as death.
That is.
All right, let's go save those children and our delightful Remiel.
Sylas is he's gonna like stand up, and as he's doing so, as he's like brushing dust off of his like knees, he like he like surreptitiously like wipes his face. All right. Let's venture on to the grove, shall we?
Let's go.
Okay, I don't know who's leading. I I am not good at navigating.
You guys head towards the woods.
Oh God, hold on. Didn't she get spirited away? in
Remiel
those
was
woods?
taken through the trees.
easiest way to get back, you know?
And it is the three of you. Because Lysandra's in follow mode.
Right.
So we're gonna take a
Great,
quick
we'll hold hands.
We're gonna take a quick BRB right here.
Okay, thank God, because if you stopped it right here, if you ended it
And we are back. Group survival or the one in the front leading with advantage.
Who has the highest survival here?
And it's the four of you. Oh boy.
Yeah, I only have a +1.
I got a
I
plus
have
4.
+2.
I have a +5.
Okay, hell yeah. Okay, so I think you should just roll with advantage.
Okay.
Save us all.
Ooh, the first one's not good.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
luckily
Why'd
you
you
have
do that?
advantage. Hopefully this one's better.
No, it's actually worse. I will probably have to use an
Oh.
inspiration here.
Why are you like this?
All right, dirty 20.
Much better.
Good.
God.
The first I rolled was a 3, and the second one was a 6.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay. The closer and deeper you get, the fouler the air becomes. A damp, sweaty scent permeates the air like unwashed bodies. But as you round the tree line, you don't see anything discernible.
Good.
In fact, Sin, it feels as if you've been led here to this massive ring. Everyone go ahead and put your tokens around or by Sin.
Oh, yeah, turns out I'm already there.
What about me?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Absolutely.
Oh no.
And everyone roll perceptions.
All right.
17.
Give me something good. 20.
No, I don't see it.
Okay.
God. Honestly, I probably should have did a fucking short rest to get my fucking fuck it. Whatever, dude.
I have one spell slot.
Yeah, I don't know why I used a second level spell slot in that weak ass fight. That was stupid of me.
We didn't know. More could have come out of the trees. We didn't know.
True, true.
So your
We
highest is a
heard
20?
more.
Yeah.
Okay, you see it. For just a flash of a moment, there is a
Oh.
and you see Remiel laying prone in the heart of the grove.
Oh, what the fuck?
And then a voice.
Yeah, guys, we gotta go.
Welcome home, children. And we're gonna end there for tonight.
Ooh, this is some Kami shit. I'm down.
Remiel is gonna be sacrificed for the forest heart. It's crazy. Hey, fuck around and find out. I expect Sylas to fuck around and find out many times in this campaign because he's too curious.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. This episode of Fallen Throne. Tune in next time to discover what befalls our little Remy from the big city. Will our party manage to save Remiel? Or will Remiel's actions prove deadly? Catch you guys next time.
Yeah. See you later, Remy. I'm dipping.
Remember that time Remy was alive?
Remember that time.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. You know, honestly, Remy might need to. Remy might actually get an upgrade. Remy might turn into half dryad, half tiefling. You know, who knows?
That'd be kind of hot, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's see. Let me go ahead and send in this moolah.
I paid during.